Greetings, I'm Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And let's date some demons together.
Yes.
Alright, so this is another standard story progression episode where we're going to find out what's actually going on and what all these texts and phone calls and Instagrams are in reference to.
Yes,
At least
even though we're completely
maybe,
missing them.
Possibly. Welcome to the horror dining room.
Huh?
Wait, that's, okay, got it. Now listen, you know the secret is getting people to tell you stuff? Go ahead. Tell me. Proper names.
Proper manners, money, drive, and determination. Boomer mentality.
Drive and determination.
Drive and determination.
Always. So our Mr. Man
Honestly, there's
like...
a combination of drive and determination and proper manners.
But
if you are polite and you also are driven and determined.
You're more likely to get a woman saying polite. A man is going to say you have to work hard for what you earn.
It's true. Yes,
So that is from what I know. You are going to get, like, it is, the older men in my life, my grandparents have always been, grandpas and things. It's how hard you work. It's your drive and determination.
It's true.
The will to do it.
If you have ambition, you'll get it, which is
and it's not
bullshit.
true, but that is the belief. That is the idea. That's part of the American dream and the American lottery idea.
All right. Hang on.
Okay.
So I meant to say something earlier, and I'm going to say it before. So we've been introduced to Simeon. He is the angel dude, and he has dark skin.
He's the other person with darker skin.
Only other one that has basically what I would call more distinctively darker skin. Okay, that's fine. So, and then he has probably one of the most, I would say, probably just immediately, like for me, sexual compared to the rest of them, right? Immediately sexualized costumes compared to the other characters, right? So not only do we have the foreign angel, right? Now it has put into contrast larger for me, who has darker skin. We also have Mammon, who is the only dark-skinned member of the brothers, period. Who gets shot on aggressively by them and is made fun of, and he's the bad guy. I feel like we're having some sort of...
He has a lower class accent.
Yes.
So it feels like the skin tone discrimination. There is some... My friend has pointed this out, and I'm like, I am familiar with the idea that, a lighter skin tone is supposed to be more desirable in a lot of countries because of colonialism, and that you generally, like, there's even in some places this embarrassment of if I'm related to someone who has a darker skin tone, that it sort of brings me down in some parts of the world.
Yep.
But this idea that they're going... The person we've chosen to be all of us hating on him and given a lower class accent in the way he speaks Japanese and the way his word is written is the one with darker skin.
Yep.
It feels like discrimination.
Like this kind of does. And especially then in contrast to the fact that you have Simeon again, who's the angel, who they're supposed to be a little bit...
He seems super fetishy.
He kind of does.
Like, here is the hot foreign guy.
And I'm like,
Anyway, so that is a sensitive topic, and we're not sure how to approach it, but there we are, and that's what it feels like to both of us.
Anyway,
so it's been a little bit uncomfortable. All right. What? Where did that come from? You sound like a coach trying to give a pep talk to his players or something. It's annoying. Drive and determination are two things you've got plenty of. Maybe the only two things, though it doesn't help any of it, if that's all you've got going for you.
Help you any.
Yeah, it doesn't help you any if that's all you've got going for you.
I mean...
when you need someone to give you information, nothing beats money. Sweet, sweet money. That's what the world revolves around, money. Actually, what I will tell you is that if you don't have good charisma, and you don't have a nice personality, and you're not agreeable, and you try and offer someone money, you will still have a sucky experience, where someone can be like, here, I'll pay you $100, and I am cute and charming and friendly, and they're like, yeah, sure, go on in. Someone else, I am a disgusting mess that can't speak properly, and I stutter, and I can't explain what I'm after, and I'm offensive. I'm gonna offer you $1,000. No, get out of my face.
Depending.
It depends on your circumstance. There's a lot more of that. Or I'll offer you 100, no 1,000.
Well, number one, it depends on the scenario, what's going on, and the people involved, and there's a lot of variables.
But you need charisma, for the most part, to be able to also use the money game.
I don't agree with you, but that's okay.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, I would refer to you to the Dorito that's currently in charge, and I don't agree with you in the slightest.
Everyone believes he has a lot of money.
I know, but the thing is that you said being charming.
A lot of people think he's very charming. Like, lots of people think he's very charming.
I appreciate that. I do not.
I don't
So once again, I'm going like, that depends on your people involved. You're assuming something. I'm going, you're making a very broad
Maybe it's just stories. Maybe it's the way I've been storied my whole life and the books I've read and everything, going, if somebody's super offensive, they don't want to take their bribe.
Right? They never do, which is super
don't want
funny.
to take their bribe. Going, your money doesn't matter if I hate you. My pride is better than me.
Wow, it's almost like the people who write the stories and get their stories out there certainly have a certain bent on the way the world works, and we've proven in several cases in terms of literary analysis
and
that
publishing.
fiction is not reality.
All right.
In lots of ways.
Anyway, I feel like you're going to get a better price if you have charisma. How about that?
Yeah, fine. I'll let you have that.
All right, but neither of them works on hard work and determination. It's fine.
Right, none of them work.
Wait a second. Uh-oh. I know what this is about. You tried to climb those stairs, but Lucifer stopped you, right? That's totally it, isn't it? Well then, there's something you really need to get straight now. If you think you can just offer Mammon here a little bit of money and he'll spill the beans, you are dead wrong. I pickpocketed your credit card. Now I'm going to hold it over your head because I'm taller than you. Be like, speak.
Yeah. Either that or I just have to sit here and go,
No, I know.
just tell me.
You're going to have to tell. If I command
This
you to
feels
tell me,
so
you have to
abusive.
do it because I own you.
And
You
I'm
are
like,
not a person anymore. You are now an object for me to use. We have a pact.
This feels abusive.
Just looks at them. Give me your credit card. He's compelled to do it. Don't take it back until you give me the answer. Stares at you. I'm gonna be rude and pretend like I'm holding it over your head, but I really can just tell you to tell me.
Manipulative!
But I'm gonna be more manipulative and make you manipulate yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah.
Oh God. I mean, pretend I told you something I shouldn't. Lucifer would beat me half to death, and I don't want to be beaten half to death.
Aw.
Actually, I'd be lucky if that's all he did. If I weren't lucky, he'd have me eliminated. It'd take a good 200 million years to recover from that.
All right,
By the
again,
way,
these are not people.
1, not people. 2, not boys. 3, not kids. 4, not school age.
No, this is the thing that I actually think has been really funny because we've had a couple of like comments, at least from a couple of people we've actually talked to, where they're just like, no, but they're all in high school, and I'm like, none of that. They're all talking about how thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago. I'm like, these are not children.
Thousands of years ago.
You are a teenager if you are assuming going, oh, I'm going to be playing this game and they're all going to be my age, and you're going, no,
they're
these
not.
are all high, weirdly functioning sort of not people adults.
They're going,
These
I
are
have...
solidly strange ass adults.
What if it was like, what if this whole time they built the university to have exchange students to have this experiment? Like it didn't exist before they decided to do this.
No.
So the reason they're all in school is because that's a human thing all the humans do.
Right?
And so they built it specifically to do exchanges.
Some countries.
What?
What?
What do you mean? You can have foreign exchange people. You can just visit. You can have travelers. You can have tourists. Dude, do you know what tourists are? Someone goes, tourist trade. Oh God, how did we miss it? No!
Oh, it's so much simpler.
Mammon! Wait, you can sell people looking at stuff? I'm gonna do it.
Oh God, yeah.
The funny
This
thing
is my brother's abs.
Yes.
Honestly, though, he probably was the one who set up this game. But it's
On the
okay.
other hand, though, I'm sure Diavolo set this whole thing up, honestly. I really am. But
I
the
mean,
funny thing is
he
Mammon's
does-
like, I want money. I can have money, but he doesn't seem any interest in like selling anything or earning money. He just wants to have money.
Like, there's just this
Like
weird...
no opportunities to acquire money seem interesting to him.
This is one of those things where I honestly wish like Mammon's design was more indicative of like a dragon.
Uh-huh.
Like it's culturally
I
speaking, at
just
least for
want
me.
all the gold. I'm
All
gonna
the
sit on
gold.
it. Yes. I have it. It's mine. Perfect.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. 10 million
So wait, so
years.
do you sound like Benedict Cumberbatch?
Oh God.
I did not.
So,
I'm fine.
fuck, marry, kill. Which one of the brothers? And then you gotta pick 3 to play it with, and then go.
No, fuck, marry, kill. FMK.
Yep.
All right, guys, go.
FMK with the brothers. All right. Woo!
Woo! All right.
Still, if you're bound and determined to buy this information off me, then you'll have to offer me. Let's see. How about the monetary equivalent of the world's total oil production? 200 million years worth. That might do it. Yeah, you know what? That doesn't actually have any actual value because we assign that value ourselves.
It's also incredibly,
In other
it fluctuates
words,
a lot.
I ain't gonna tell ya. Is that clear enough for you, blockhead? We can just tell you to. You don't understand what this pact things mean. We can literally just go,
I think this is part of the
tell
thing that
us.
they're going to try to make him an idiot. Like going like, you're again, because in the end it's going to pop up, we're going to have a question going, just tell me.
Yeah,
and
I
he'll
would
have
hope so.
to tell us.
Afraid of Lucifer, are you? That's what we're gonna say? What?
What? Why would, also,
One.
again, this is not a choice.
Why is this here? Why doesn't it just tell us that we say this? We're going to ask this again and again. This is going to be the running theme. Every time one of these comes up going, why is this button here?
Yeah,
All right, go ahead, voice it. Do your best.
Afraid of Lucifer, are you?
No. What? Whoa, why do you say that? You think I'm actually afraid of Lucifer? Me? The avatar of greed? Greed's very powerful. It motivates all kinds of things.
What?
I will use greed on you.
What does greed have to do with being afraid of Lucifer?
Because that's my power. set. I'm greedy. I'm gonna cast greediness at you. Shut up. Don't ask questions. You're stupid. You gotta be kidding!
God, kid, you are weird.
You are the weirdest kid. Like, dude, what?
Are you actually You are the weirdest, like, pseudo creature beyond space and time causes insanity the more that we figure out what you kind of look like, sort of thing.
I'm handling all this Lovecraftian horror rather well in my old age.
It's because, you know what, I've seen some shit.
I've seen some things. You know what? This just feels like kids in their new cosplay to me. I'm like, yeah.
What is that? That dang old cosplay!
And all them watching the anime and the stuff and...
Oh, I got your hentais and...
Your hentais, that's that new kind of necktie, right? For girls, the hentai. That was a really bad joke, very tasteless, just so you know.
I'm gonna tentacle slam you.
Yes, all right. You gotta be kidding. I'm not the least bit afraid of him. Got it? Not even a little. Not even small amount. Be honest though, you're scared, aren't you? Are we trying to, like, would he be coaching him basically, like, just own up to yourself?
It's fine. You're scared, aren't you?
Yes. I told you. I'm not.
We literally have no other option.
Now listen, most of the time, I don't let people see the full extent of my power. Well, I own you, so it'd be nice to know the extent of the power I own. What I'm saying is even if I did face off against someone like Lucifer, I wouldn't even have to use all of my strength to win, understand? You mean he would beat you into the next oblivion, it'd take you 1 billion years to recover, but you'd win without trying? I see. Alright, now we're gonna compel him.
Then tell me what's up those stairs.
Alrighty. Tap. Alright, fine, I will. You can't get up those stairs because Lucifer's blocking the way, right? You need to do something to get rid of him, right? Well, guess what? Distracting Lucifer is as easy as pie. Why am I telling you this? Hang on, why am I telling you this? Shit, I forgot about the goddamn pact! No! Just keep spilling.
And then this is the size of his underwear.
Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. So clean the wax out of your ears and change. For a change. And pay attention. Pay attention. You can't pay attention without clean ears. You know what was the weird little triangles?
That was a frustrated, annoyed face. Oh. Remember that? Boink, boink, boink.
You know that series Levi likes? What was it called? The Tale of the Seven Ways to Get Rich Quick. Wait, no, that's a book I was reading the other day. Tale of the Seven Kingdoms.
Tale of the Seven Lords.
The Lords. TSL. Tissel. Yeah, right. That's the one. Alright. Anyway, you need to get your hands on a vinyl edition copy of the soundtrack for the Tale of the Seven Who's it? If you have that, you can use it to distract Lucifer. No problem.
Really?
What? And then, like, play it from our room, which is right in front of the staircase?
What?
Gets a copy of the soundtrack, blasts it in our bedroom. Lucifer comes over to knock on the door. We're not in there. He has to go in. We just walk around from underneath the staircase, out up the stairs. It's fine.
Right, okay.
Or he's like, what is that sound? We just walk out past him and straight up the staircase. Bye.
I'm also like, why would we even care?
How does that even work?
I'm having problems so in relation to even character motivation. Even if you were playing a normal high schooler, why the fuck would you care?
Okay, this is a gigantic, huge-ass campus. We haven't even got to look at the cafeteria. We haven't got to look at anyone else's bedrooms. We haven't got to look at all the other outdoor places, all the buildings, all the other classrooms, anything. Like, we have not seen the facilities at all. Is there sports? Is there equipment? Is there pools? Are there what? Have they barely understood what a gymnasium or a library are? It'd be interesting to see
We haven't even been in the class intro yet, like intro to the campus kind of thing. Was that supposed to be Diavolo's quiet little intro? I'm like, class intros, especially even if like you're on a college campus,
or
take like
tour
a week
of the campus, letting you know where shit is.
Like a week to several days
and
at least.
The only thing we're interested in this campus the size of a city is this one staircase.
You know, and the Seven Brothers, that's it.
Why? Why is that? Like I said, the staircase has to be immediately outside our room door. That's the only reason we're noticing it. I cannot sleep. I hear yelling. We are in the secret garden. There's yelling in the hallways.
I guess since I have to be here in this one tiny, which makes sense. If you literally have an isolated, basically bottle experience, it would make sense as to why we're so obsessed basically with this. So as far as I can tell, what this game is actually telling us is going that our sphere of influence is about this big.
So narratively, if you broke it down, what you've got is we're only allowed to go places that we're led around to. So we cannot explore or look at anything, but since the staircase is right next to where our bedroom is, where we get dropped off every day at the end of being led around to our classes, then, and to lunches and stuff like that, then we will go out. If we go out of our door at all, we see it, so we continue to be curious about it.
Right?
That would be the only way I could interpret this writing. All right. Don't ask why, because I've got no idea why Lucifer is interested in something like that either. But I know. If you want to climb those stairs, you have to start by getting your hands on that soundtrack or something else distracting.
I guess.
Walks up to Lucifer, is holding a tennis ball, bounces it down the hallway aggressively. Wah! Runs after it. Oh no, I didn't get the soundtrack. Walks up the stairs. Watches him bark down the hallway. That was weird as shit. I didn't think that would work. Goes up the stairs.
Was that like segmented carapace that I just saw?
That was the weirdest thing. He had so many legs all of a sudden.
Hi. Snake made of
Help
penises.
me do it. It was a snake made of hands. At least it's not a snake made of hands.
Help me do it.
Wasn't
all that compulsion? Like,
yes.
Okay, hang on. All the stuff we were saying previously. Are you really kidding me? None of that suddenly was compulsory at all? Because I was assuming that was all going like, tell me how to do this thing. Like,
and he is compelled to say it because we own him. There is no command word. There is no unlock for telling and commanding Mammon to do things now that we have a pact. What? I don't understand. Why should I help you? You know what? Because you have to. Because we own you. If you want that
and
soundtrack,
this is really
you go find Levi.
creepy.
Work it out with him yourself, dummy. No, you go to Levi. If I need to do all this weird stuff, well, time for me to go. As much as I hate going to class, I don't have much of, oh God. Here it is.
Right now.
Immediately, Mammon, come, falls over, gasping.
Us.
Oh, oops, wrong command,
Follow me.
Mammon, walk this way.
Mammon. All these middle fingers come up
so
over the table.
I hate you.
You're like,
I do apologize.
I guess it wasn't that hard, was it?
I guess. Well, you don't take very long, do you? All right.
Honestly, that's really mean, and I appreciate.
That is a terrible way to interpret it, but I'm just like, that's all I can. The game is supposed to be sexy and titillating, and then we just scream, Mammon, come. So that's what's happening.
Yes. Mammon, come.
The way you'd say to your dog, which is rude as hell. Hey, what's going on? Damn it! My body's moving on its own. I forgot how this works because I can't remember anything.
Because convenient.
Grr.
Because if I resist, it's hotter that way. Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
It doesn't consider your consent at all or turn you into a person or humanize you. We would love to date an object. It's fancy. Look at our cute little blow-up doll. Coin-operated boy
sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy that I turn him on, and he comes to life. Automatic joy. That is what I want. A coin-operated boy. Do. Anyway, if you want to know about Coin Operated Boy, it's a really good song. It's by Amanda Palmer.
It's lovely.
It's really lovely, and it's also kind of sad.
It's a little bit dark, it's a little bit sad. It has layered themes in there as far as relationships are complicated, my dude. Anyway, we prefer not to dehumanize people. We like a relationship of equals, so it is now impossible to date this boy. Done!
It's awesome! Also, again, this is one of those things where I'm going, fiction is not reality. This is clearly not reality in any way, shape, or form.
And please, if you think this is hot or cute or fun, enjoy yourself.
It's true. We might not necessarily like it, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be for us.
I didn't make it for you.
Yeah. I didn't make him for you.
And if you haven't seen that trope, it's really good. Anybody putting any kind of criticism on anybody else's work or going, I don't understand this piece, and they can just go, I didn't make it for you. It's not meant to be, in most cases I've seen, aggressive or offensive, just going, if you're not into it, go somewhere else. That's okay.
There is also a limit of going like, yeah, sometimes there are some things that are specifically a thing, and you're going, but that doesn't make sense. You're going, right, because it's this trope, it's this...
It's made for this other fandom, not...
And you're going, but it doesn't work.
But it's not directed towards me. But Billie Eilish doesn't know who Van Halen is.
And it's like,
Van Halen... She wasn't made for you. She's not famous for you.
She's a freaking... She's very young! Van Halen's like 40 years old.
Fine. All right. I'll go with you, okay? We do watch Dim Sterling, in case anyone recognizes that reference.
That's fine.
All right. Feels like you've got some invisible cord tied around my neck. Stop pulling on it. I said stop. Well, apparently we are not going to stop. So there's that chapter.
Awesome sauce!
That was
I love...
fascinating.
I love...
It was interesting. All right, so anyway, if you have been enjoying this series, or you think we're also very funny and or interesting, and or you just are here because the voice the text ones and texting with Asmodeus, which is one of our most popular ones.
It's just really funny.
God, he is very drunk. It's great. Anyway, it has been lovely having you. We would love it if you would like, comment, subscribe, maybe check out our Ko-Fi, our Patreon, that kind of thing. If you think your friends would enjoy this series, please feel free to send it on over to them. And in the meantime,
absolutely, I have been Scandal.
And be safe during this quarantine time. And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!